In a murder trial that's gained national attention, jurors in the Karen Reed trial are deadlocked, unable to decide if the former college professor is guilty of killing her police officer boyfriend in 2022. It's a case that's divided a community and social media. We get the details from ABC's Alexis Christoforous.
The jury is at an impasse.
A hung jury in the high-profile murder trial of Karen Reed, the judge declaring a mistrial. In a note to the court this afternoon, the jury saying they could not reach a unanimous consensus, saying, quote, to continue to deliberate would be futile.
The deep division is not due to a lack of effort or diligence, but rather a sincere adherence to our individual principles and moral convictions.
She's accused of hitting her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, with her SUV, then leaving him for dead in a snowstorm in January of 2022. Over 4 months, jurors heard from 74 witnesses and examined 700 pieces of evidence. Reed's defense reacting this afternoon.
This is what it looks like when you bring false charges against an innocent person. The Commonwealth did their worst. They failed. They failed miserably, and they'll continue to fail.
Reed pleaded not guilty to 3 charges, including second-degree murder. Prosecutors pointing to evidence including a broken taillight found days later in the snow, the victim's DNA on the back of the SUV. But the defense claiming Reed is being framed, alleging O'Keefe died after a party at the home of a fellow officer. Then evidence was later planted by a corrupt investigator. 3 experts testifying O'Keefe's injuries were not consistent with being hit by a car. It's a case that's divided this Boston suburb as O'Keefe's family fights to keep his memory alive. Now that a mistrial has been declared, legal experts say it could be several months before the state decides to retry Reed. But even then, they say it could be hard to do in a place where so many minds are already made up. Alexis Christoforous, ABC News, New York.